Yeah, and the other one was like dead. This is just psychic ability. Like I don't know. I don't know if it's just psychic abilities or planes can actually like configure what we're saying.
Well,
Or just energy. They can probably feel
energy, yeah.
if you're putting bad energy into the plane, maybe they you know like.
Well, that's the thing is that if you, Thoth literally says that if you, well, what he's saying is that if you give out good energy, your fire that is in the halls of Amenti burns brighter, right? So if you were to put out negative energy, your dark, like your light grows dimmer. So if you can put out that energy, right? Why can something else not absorb it? The same way if I were to say bad words to you, you would feel bad, and your light would grow dimmer.
I would
Yeah.
feel your energy because obviously like you're in a bad mood or something.
That.
That's like it's all just like a.
Oh wait, your mic cut out. Yeah. I think I did. Sorry. One more puff.
That's like
Hey,
you know how like
you've got to
siege and
you've got to send through your
ID and stuff to Stevie.
yeah,
Yeah, I already did it.
and also the guy for your driving test because I called Shagger this morning and he said you're good to take the time off work to do it.
What am I doing? I don't even have the guy's number.
No, send the back and the front of your.
Yeah, alright, I'll do it.
you're lagging.
Send it to me.
Alright, yeah, so continue.
Hold on, I kept reading. It goes. Also, this just goes. My gypsy's curses actually work? Question mark. In one study, 151 of 194 mold samples showed inhibited growth when concentrated upon in this matter. I go to the next paragraph. It goes. It would be wrong to confuse the Stargate project with the Jodie project. I searched up anything on the Jodie project. I couldn't find anything. JODI. It just come up to the cursor. Where US soldiers attempted to kill animals using their minds, which was formerly known as direct mental interaction with a living system.
Does it say how far they got? Because remember how when Thoth jumped on the mothership and went over to Egypt, and he came across the hairy barbarians that were living there, and they were trying to attack him with cudgels and spears, and he sent out mental vibrations from his mind that destroyed rocks and made them cow.
Well, so that what I just said about the thing, there's a movie about it. The Jodie Project. If you search up the man who stare at goats, there's one where he tries to, trying to.
The man who stares at goats.
Yeah, in the 1970s and early 1980s to exploit paranormal phenomena, New Age philosophy and elements of the human potential movement to enhance U.S. military intelligence gathering capabilities as well as overall operational. You reckon why it didn't work is because we're in the lower planes of the pyramid. We're three-dimensional.
That could be it.
And that's why it just won't work for them.
Well, I mean,
they're trying to use it for negative energy, whereas Thoth only used his negative energy to show meaning. When he scared the Egyptians when they came running at him with spears.
Yeah, but he didn't actually hurt them.
Yeah, he showed he just it was like a warning, but he didn't actually hurt them because he didn't want to hurt them because Thoth is a good person, like the same thing as Jesus.
Yeah.
So I reckon the Americans were trying to use it for a bad thing, though. That's what it said. They're trying to exploit the paranormal phenomena. I guess against like whoever is just trying to mess with them.
Bro, that's really scary because think about it. If the US or if somebody does have their hands on the ability to do that, think about what they could do with it. That's really fucking scary, bro. Holy shit, this is just an endless rabbit hole, bro.
It's the fact that they're still trying to do this though. Like, I reckon this isn't over. Like what they meant about the project. What's it called? What's the project called? Project Stargate. I reckon it's not over because I just you remember Stranger Things? I searched it up and it was based on a real story. Stranger
Mm.
Things. It's called Montauk Project. It is the Montauk Project is a conspiracy theory that alleges there were a series of United States government projects conducted by the Secure or Montauk Air Force.
Right? And here's the thing, what were they doing with the children like in Stranger Things when they had them locked down in that thing?
Yeah, they were just trying to figure out. See, right here it goes. For the purpose of developing psychological warfare, techniques and exotic research, including time travel. They're trying to like, they're trying to. It's like, I don't know.
They're trying to harness the power for themselves is what they're trying to do. But think about this, right? Is that it's common knowledge that the Nazis were in the war were fucking around with children and trying to do shit like this, right? So why is it not common knowledge that the US was doing the same? Why is it just a conspiracy theory when the US are doing it? You know? It's because they're hiding it. But the Germans didn't give a fuck. The Russians didn't give a fuck. They're like, yo, we need to figure this out. We're going to figure this out whether you like it or not. The US is like, oh no, we're not looking into that. Not at all. We wouldn't do that to people. But when in reality, they are.
Whoa, it just goes. I went to a different link and it goes. Using a time travel theme, the characters alter history with visits to Jesus Christ, as well as altering the outcome of American Civil War and World War II battles. That's why it won't work because they're trying to change history.
Yeah, but you can't change history because it's a law of the universe.
Yeah, it's trying to. They're trying. That's probably why it won't work. It's because obviously, like they're trying to benefit themselves by changing.
Well, you cut out. But I get what you're saying.
Benefit themselves, like just by changing history. Because if they change it, then they're like better have the better outcome for themselves.
But you can't change what's happening or what's happened. You can only go back in time to observe, but you can't go back in time to be back in time.
Because once you change one thing, everything will change.
Exactly. I'm gonna let's see if time travelers are in the Bible anywhere. Are time travelers mentioned in the Bible? So just for the heck of it, read Samuel 1. Alright, I'm just gonna. Alright, so it says, read 1 Samuel 16:14 to 17:11. What?
It just goes. One soldier. Okay, so it goes to how they tried using dogs, but they couldn't get to kill dogs because they felt bad. So they tried using lesser killing animals such as pigs and goats. One of them was a vegetarian, so he couldn't pretty much kill him. But there was one where one soldier of Special Forces, Sergeant Glenn Wheaton, recalled that another soldier was able to kill goats, and went to him and saw him do it.
That's fucked. So David, now, wait, so this is 16:14 to 7:11. Now the Spirit of the Lord had departed from Saul, and an evil spirit from the Lord tormented him. Saul's attendant said to him, "See, an evil spirit from God is tormenting you. Let our Lord command his servants here to search for someone who can pay the lyre. He will play when the evil spirit from God comes on you, and you will feel better." So Saul said to his attendants, "Find someone who plays well and bring him to me." One of the servants answered, "I seen a son of Jesse of Bethlehem, who knows how to play the lyre. He is a brave man and a warrior. He speaks well and is a fine-looking man, and the Lord is with him." Then Saul sent messengers to Jesse and said, "Send me your son David, who is the sheep." So Jesse took a donkey and loaded with the bread. So basically, it's just the story of David and Goliath. So, I'm not really getting what this is trying to say.
The heck?
Then skip to 17:32, 17:54. That's what we read in the Greek version then. Wait. Is there someone saying that that King David, like from David and the Goliath, has something to do with time travel, but I'm not understanding it. The Bible does indeed mention time, so what does the Bible say about time and whether or not time is relevant to God? No, we already understand that. Who saw the future in the Bible? Nah, I think this is just a dead end, but I'm going to leave the thought open there because I haven't looked into it very much. Handwritten session notes.
I'm looking at it now. I feel like it happened, but like I'm just not understanding it. Like he goes, David and Saul meet twice. Who's
So,
David and Saul?
in these CIA documents, it says magician walks into the laboratory, so I'm gonna have a quick read. fuck, wow, they've unclassified things, but there's still redacted words in this fucking document. And on it there were electrodes consisting of a metal plate, a glass photographic plate lay on the electrode. Whoa! Oh, I'm gonna send you this link. So they were running experiments on this guy, and basically he was claiming that he himself, like he was an electrical current, basically himself, is what he was saying.
Where do I read from?
I'm not even like finished the second page, so.
Where did you find this from?
This is, so I searched up Project Stargate, and then I scrolled down to the CIA.gov, and then I went into Magician Walks into the Laboratory.
Hold on, let me quickly search up.
So it's not like they were using a camera, but they took a photo because he... Oh, I'm really confused. Those 2 to 300ths of a millimeter, which were separate, the investigator, from a light-sensitive plate. From a light-sensitive plate. But how to produce such a small gap and how to maintain such accuracy. Oh, I think I'm understanding. So I think what's happened is they're in a room, right? And they have these plates, and this guy's claiming that he can put electrical currents through himself, right? And they're trying to make a picture of something without a camera. And so what's happened is he's standing on a piece of rubber, so he's insulated himself, right? They've switched the power on. He's put his hands a couple millimeters away from these plates, and then it's like an X-ray, but it's not an X-ray because it's come from his hands. But you can see that where his bones were, and you can see his handprint on the plate is what they're saying. But
Did he touch the hands? I mean, touch the plate?
he didn't touch the plate. It's saying that he was a few millimeters off, but somehow he's gotten this fucking energy and put it onto the plate like it's a picture, is what he's saying in this. But where does this lead to is the fucking crazy thing. What were they trying to do with this?
The Halls of Amenti was a library, a mystical library located in the higher planes of existence. Like whenever I have a question, I just search it up on ChatGPT. It's pretty much just like does the research for me.
Ooh, that's pretty smart.
Let's search up Project Stargate. Let's see what it has to say. Imagine starts like sending it through to the government, seeing what I'm searching on the halls of Amenti and Project Stargate.
Wouldn't surprise me, bro. Hitherto, what does that word mean? Until now, or until the point in time under discussion.
Whoa, it keeps going. I just searched up. I said Project Stargate. That's all it said, and it's just sent me like 10 paragraphs.
I'm gonna do the
Reads,
same.
read shit. This project is various subject projects. We're part of a larger initiative known as the Stargate Project, which encompassed efforts from previous programs, including Grill Flame, Gondola Wish, Center Lane, Sunstreak, and Scanate. What is that? What's the Gondola Wish? I searched it up and it just comes up with Project Stargate.
Maybe there's some files that we can find on it.
The project and its precursors and sister projects originally went by various code names. These are code names.
Code names for what?
I don't know, it just says originally went through by various code names: Gondola Wish, Stargate, Grill Flame, Center Lane, Project, CF, Sunstreak, and Scanate.
Well, how do I use ChatGPT?
Do you have it? Just put in the message, use the search bar, like the message at the bottom. Just put whatever you want to ask. The reason they started Project Stargate was because the Soviet Union was spending substantial funds on psychotronic research, which the US did not want to be left behind. The reason for it was, why Stargate was a thing, was remote viewing, which is the claimed ability to see events, sites, or information from a great distance.
So that's what astral projecting would do for them, is that they could just simply go and get the information and spy on people without anyone ever noticing.
Yeah, that's what it is. Psychic spying capabilities.
Hmm.
As well as operational potential of phenomena such as remote viewing.
Wait, do I have to create my own AI for me to be able to search?
I don't know. I forgot how I started with it, but I kind of just followed what it said.
Oh, I'll just say you do the fucking ChatGPT.
For search. Just talks about why they declassified it, and it's just an interesting thing to look into because it goes through the potential of human consciousness and paranormal abilities. What else should I search up? I'll search up this. Is there any time travel mentioned in the Bible? Let's see.
Well, I gotta grab my food. Fuck. I've completely fucking zoned out. Bruh. Never mind, I lied. It just gave me the notification that the cunt picked it up.
ChatGPT just tells us way better than Google. Like, it actually just figures of way more than just David and Goliath.
Hey, could I sign into your Chat GPT account so that I have the AI?
Yeah, I
Hold
just
on.
signed in with my Apple.
Oh,
I don't know what
fuck.
the password is though, because I just went through Face ID.
Oh, that's alright then.
And it goes, the Bible does not explicitly mention time travel in the way modern science fiction portrays it. Talks about how the narratives within the Bible are primarily concerned with spiritual teachings, moral lessons, and the relationship between the God and humanity, rather than exploring scientific concepts of time travel. However, there are passages that some interpret metaphorically or symbolically to suggest shifts in time or divine interventions that transcend time. Prophecy and vision. In the prophets of the Bible received visions from God that showed future events. For example, the book of Revelation, written by John, contains visions of the end of times. While these are not instances of physical time travel, they do involve the revelation of future events to a person of the past.
Yeah, so they had a basic understanding of what time was back then, and they didn't understand that the visions were a way of time travel, but they didn't realize that it was time travel in a way. So they were having a window between where they are now to somewhere else when they were having those visions.
Miracles and divine actions. Some of the miraculous events described in the Bible, because they involve divine intervention, might be seen by some as transcending the normal flow of time. However, these instances are about God's power over natural order rather than human experiences of moving through time. It's not actual, like, what we think of time travel. I reckon the way they thought of time travel was like through like ideas and like what went through their head rather than like actual physical time travel.
Yeah, because they didn't want to harness it. It was just something that was happening.
Yeah.
What up, Lamar?
What up, Chris?
Not much, not much.
How you doing, Red?
Oh, not much. Just Minecrafting, but not really. Consciousness was circle. Out of body experiences.
Okay, how can we do this?
What else should I search up?
Um, try search up CIA magician walks into laboratory and see what it says, because I'm having a hard time to struggle it, like understand it.
The CIA what?
Magician walks into laboratory.
Do you guys have a mouse form?
Oh,
Yeah, it's out in the water.
And Ash told us. It doesn't know what it's talking about. It thinks that oh wait, no, never mind. What the fuck? It sounds like you're referencing a scenario or perhaps the setup for a story joke. But then it goes, next paragraph, the CIA has indeed explored unconventional and innovative methods for intelligence gathering and operations during its history, which includes the previously mentioned Project Stargate that investigated psychic phenomena and remote viewing. Alright, let's see. Alright, it goes, in the realm of entertainment and storytelling, A CIA magician walking into a laboratory could serve as an engaging premise for a story that blends elements of espionage, science fiction, and the supernatural, such a character might use sleight of hand, illusion, and misdirection in high-stakes scientific or technological espionage scenario. Just talking about how boundaries between science and magic. Can you? It said if you're looking for continuation of scenario as a story, as a discussion of the historical use of magicians in espionage or something else, please provide project details. What else should I put? Let's check what did the magician.
What the fuck? Is that a castle and a fucking mountain?
Yeah, I've been messing around with how to build the roof.
Oh,
The magician was in fact one of the CIA's top operatives, skilled in the art of deception and psychological manipulation. Officially, his background was in cybersecurity and counterintelligence, but his colleagues knew him for his uncanny ability to make problems disappear, earning him the nickname the Magician. His mission was clear but challenging: to infiltrate the lab, assess the veracity of the claims about the new encryption technology and security secrets for the United States. However, traditional espionage techniques had failed. The lab's security was impenetrable, both physically and digitally. That's when the CIA decided to play its wild card. The magician approach was unconventional. He didn't hack into servers or sneak in through back doors. Instead, he used his unique skills to gain the trust of the lab's lead scientist. Employing techniques with makers of street magician crowd, misdirection, illusion, and psychological manipulation. The operation reached its climax during a private demonstration of the algorithm for the lab's investors, with the magician in attendance with a clever ruse, a flash drive swap during a handshake. It sounds like they tried doing a mission with this dude, some shit.
Yeah, this is what it kind of sounds like. I've got my chat GPT working now as well. I'm gonna go back to what it says. I'm gonna go back to the tablet. I'm gonna read the next thing.
I sent my soul part.
Yeah, I sent my soul around all reality, seeing planets beyond anything a Homo sapien stuck on Earth could possibly imagine. All of reality obeys that divine plan which I had to master in order to project my soul from my body like the children of light do. But that doesn't make any sense because he's a child of the light. The Atlantean, there were 32 of them. I don't know, I'm getting confused now. Throughout reality, intelligent beings populate the planets. Some living in great light, others bearing the burden of great darkness. Know that light is your essence and destiny, with the darkness only a curtain waiting for you to figure out how to pull it aside and reveal your light. I found a group of beings who had totally conquered reality, creating entire planets out of prima materia, the pillars of creation. Fuck, I'm gonna put that into Chat GPT. Pillars of creation. Run. The pillars of creation were found for striking astronomical formation within the Eagle Nebula, A star-forming region located in the constellation Serpens.
This one is no.
Yeah, it is a. The name Pillars of Creation was given to these features because of their resemblance to towering pillars of dust and gas, where new stars are born. Yeah, Nash built it.
The pillars of creation look really cool. It's like it looks like basically like just gases.
That's how you'd have to form everything if you were a creator.
I'll probably build one here like this.
You'd have to start from gases to create other things. So, the pillars of creation were captured in a famous image taken by the Hubble Space Telescope in 1995. The image shows massive columns of gas and dust stretching several light years in length, with new stars forming within them. That's a bit suspicious that it's called the... It's weird that Thoth talks about the pillars of creation, and then in 1995 we discovered that new stars are being formed within them. So, how did he know that? He would have had to have either seen it, be told it, or experienced it.
They could simply think, for instance, of the Homo sapiens' bodies are like planets revolving around their souls instead of a star. Homo sapiens bodies are like planets revolving around their souls instead of a star. And just as a star's light illuminates the darkness, so too do Homo sapiens' souls also light up the dark. Oh yeah.
That's Jarvis's girlfriend.
A soul of
Coalescence.
Materia, barely shining with light within them. So what is he talking about here? And just as stars' lights illuminates the darkness, so do Homo sapiens go to light from the dark. Souls go to light from the dark. Having mastered astral travel and remote viewing. Whoa, remote viewing? That's what they said in Stargate.
What?
Having mastered astral travel and remote viewing, I explored reality until I discovered a higher dimension, a plane of knowledge beyond that which is contained in reality. Here I finally started to find knowledge beyond imagining. I was happy. Hold on, what? Nah, I'm such a what? I have such a my girlfriend to try to share with you. I know, I understand what you're saying, buddy. Come on, Gallion. I know you see what I'm doing. I'm too smart.
Give me the fucking answers, government.
Give me the fucking smoke, government.
During reality, intelligent beings populate the planets.
It just talks about Stargate again.
Some are bearing the burden of darkness. Know that
Anomalous projection.
they could simply think things into being. Homo sapiens' bodies are like planets, revolving around their souls instead of a star. Homo sapiens are...
Astral travel is astral projection. So, it is it.
Yeah, so it's just a different way of saying it.
Yeah. So we now know that's... We know astral projection is possible. Well, it is real.
Yeah.
So, think about... Imagine if we mastered astral travel and remote viewing.
You could go anywhere. Literally.
Bro, you could go anywhere.
You could go into the halls of Amenti.
The point of remote viewing is to see like from a spot where you're not there. So let's say your body's here, but you can see what I can go to Woolies right now. I can like see it, but I'm not there. I can
But
just
you
see it.
can't interact with it.
Astral travel is actually moving with your soul. So if you can figure out where you want to go with remote viewing, you can move there with your astral travel.
Oh, I get what you mean. So I could, if I can imagine that I'm in Woolworths, I can take my soul to Woolworths, and then I can interact with Woolworths. But if I can only see it, if I can't imagine it, then I can't get there.
Yeah. He kept doing it until he discovered a higher dimension, a plane of knowledge beyond that, which is contained in reality. Hold on. So it goes, I searched up astral travel. A part of the solar consciousness separates from the physical body and is capable of traveling independently through the astral plane and other realms. This is a notion found in various religions, spiritual and mystical traditions around the world back to ancient times. So this is so those who practice or believe in astral travel describe it as an experience where one's consciousness or spirit embarks on a journey separate from the physical body. This can happen voluntarily or involuntarily, such as through meditation. That's what Matt did. He did it through meditation. Through meditation slash near-death experiences, or spontaneously while sleeping. During astral projection, individuals report experiencing flying, passing through physical objects, visiting different locations on Earth or other dimensions. What? Encountering spiritual beings or deceased persons and gaining insights into their lives or spiritual truths.
Oh yeah, and you know what? That bro, hold on. So I've got to tell you a crazy story about my mum, right?
Yeah.
So, because yesterday, how I said I need to go speak to my mum about like reincarnation was because she was telling me, do I believe it's real or could it be real? And that she had spoken to a clairvoyant before, and the clairvoyant had said that people who like talk to your soul, yeah, like psychics, and they can speak with the dead and stuff. So she was speaking to a clairvoyant, and the clairvoyant had said that her life had started in 1794, and that her and my dad had been together in every single lifetime since then, right? That just can't be a coincidence, bro. Because we know now that that these people actually have psychic powers. That's just proven it, because it says that people can have spiritual encounters, supernatural encounters. So all these clairvoyants and shit, they're not just crazy. They're actually onto something. Oh fuck my food. I'll be right back.
feel like someone took down my house.
Oh yeah, Nash wanted to build there. Try not to build there. Because he wanted to build a village there. If you're gonna build, just try building your house.
I just like one.
Yeah, we want to build a village there and have villagers trading and all that kind of stuff. Build a village there. One shade.
Oh. When I come back, I need to drive. So, I swear I had like 50,000 cows. Move, nigga.
Oh shit, hurry up. Oh my days.
Well, where you guys going?
Talking about this conspiracy theories.
I'm definitely gonna make a mega base when I come back. Well, see ya.
Are you coming back?
Had to go out somewhere.
Okay. Yeah. See ya.
Yeah.
Yo, Red.
Yo.
Bro, I was just speaking to my mum and I was telling her about this like all the astral travel shit and like the 0 point energy and how like when we speak we put energy towards something and all this stuff. And she said to me that she's actually astral traveled before and all this shit, but there's someone that we got to look into because he leaked a lot of this information. His name's Julian Assange.
Julian Assange.
So he's been locked up for about 20 years because he came out and exposed a lot of the CIA's shit so he was basically saying that they were trying to do MK Ultra and all this shit, and then the CIA locked him up for MK Ultra is like another psychological warfare thing that they were working on.
So I was thinking, right? I was just reading through the ChatGPT because the astral plane is thought to be a lot older than most people. It's not just about the younger physical world. It's described as a place of vibrant and intense colors and landscapes, which can also be the earth or operate on different worlds of frequency. And I was like, colors. So I searched up the Halsey Amenti pyramid again, where it shows the levels of ignorance of where we're at, which is the third dimension.
Yeah.
Halsey Amenti that create ignorance from the fourth to the eighth dimension. And then I seen the ninth and 10th dimension, which is the omega point. And then I searched up the omega point in Google, went to the Wikipedia. Do you remember in the tablet of Prof, I think the last tablet or the second tablet? The second tablet, where he was talking about he's seen logos.
Yeah.
So here it goes, right here, right? So it goes, omega point is a theorized future event which is the entirety of the universe spiraling towards its final unification. Alright? This is what the guy is. So this is the guy that made this. He goes, so he's a French Jesuit. His name is Teilhard. Teilhard argued that omega point resembles the Christian logos, namely Christ, who draws all things into himself with the words of unseen, creed is God from God, life from life, true God from true God. So he's talking about how the omega point resembles Christian logos, where Thoth was in the halls of Amenti and seen that he said he was seeing logos, but he didn't explain what it was.
So he was seeing Jesus pretty much.
Yeah, he was seeing logos, but he didn't explain what it was because he probably didn't know who it was.
But Logos is Jesus.
It's just a
Different form of him.
These are just these were Christian logos. So they were probably just different, like pictures of the logos that he and that this.
Oh,
the omega point was.
so there could be like an Egyptian logo somewhere, but what he was looking at was a Christian. So it was Christ, like it was Christ's logos. I get what you're saying. Yeah. Holy shit, that's a bit crazy. So that would mean that the Halls of Amenti isn't just the Halls of Amenti. It's something universal that's across all different cultures. But all the gods go there. That's fucking crazy.
I wanna search up.
Oh, I'm just gonna like listen to you and theorize with you while I eat. So I'm not really gonna be on my phone.
Despite its prevalence in various spiritual traditions, astral travel remains highly debated and controversial topic in the mainstream scientific community regards astral projection as a form of lucid dreaming. That's what he meant by the way you can find astral projection is through meditation, a near-death experience, or through sleep. So that's one way we could figure it out. We could get to the astral travel is through sleep, because he goes talking through lucid dreaming or an out-of-body experience, OBE, induced by certain brain states. Researchers studying consciousness, sleep, and dreams have explored these experiences, suggesting that they arise from particular psychological and neurological states rather than actual spiritual phenomena inside the body. Evidence for astral travel is largely anecdotal, derived from personal subjective possible instances.
All right.
So search up omega point.
Here's the thing, right? is that when religious people feel closest to their God, what are they doing?
Praying.
And what is that a form of?
Form of worship.
And meditating and meditation.
Oh yeah.
And so, what if that's their way of trying to teach you how to be closer with them and astral travel is by praying each day, like how Matt had to meditate each day, praying each day, opening your mind each day.
Figure out straight away. It's something that you'd have to do multiple times to read to get it.
Yeah, exactly. So, all this shit, bro, all this shit in the Bible is just a guide, pretty much. Everything's just a guide.
It's just a way to let us into a certain state, like just so we can get there.
Yeah, that's
It's not as simple as you really think. Way more complex.
But that's why people feel enlightened when they pray, or they say that they see visions and stuff. It's because that could be the actual explanation, is that they're just astral traveling, or they're seeing things. They're in a different state of mind. They're in a guanti, a detached state of mind.
Cosmic logos. What is the cosmic logos? I want to search that up. This is just fucking logos of people that are making cosmic.
Bro, Red, you know what we should really do? We should try and get like a group together and like actually put all these theories together and then like try and publish it.
Yeah, it's just, we gotta get not done as a job.
Yeah. Is TK pretty smart?
Yeah, he's pretty smart. I want to try to get him into the Emerald Tablets. That's what I'm trying. That's what I want. He's smart, and he just needs to be woke. But he's just like he's in a sense of ignorance, I reckon, where he won't believe it, especially with Christianity and that type of stuff. But once he just needs to be
Open his mind to it. Yeah. What is it?
I searched up. I'm trying to link stuff right now. I feel like a famous person. So I searched up Christ as the cosmic logos, and if you search it up, it's this big circle with heaps of rings inside, right? And I reckon that's talking about the different types of like dimensional planes. Because if you search up, I searched up fourth dimension. One of the photos is literally a ring, with the inside being a black hole.
Yeah.
Which is like, it's the same thing as if I search for fifth dimensional. 5-dimensional.
Wait, are you searching out fourth dimensional being or just fourth dimension?
just fourth dimension. That's what I searched up, and then like in the all, it showed like a circle. I said four dimensional space. It shows a circle.
Oh yeah, and then it goes in itself and then back. It's like an impossible shape, pretty much.
But look.
It looks exactly like the fucking Jesus Christ thing.
Do you see the yeah? Hold on. I'll send it to the group chat. Look at this. Do you see the animals
The animals. Where?
in the middle?
Oh yeah, I do.
Do you reckon that's where we are? And it goes inwards, and then but there's like you see how it goes outwards. There's like the moon. Obviously we can't like we go out. I reckon there's a different plane, like different things.
Wait, so hold on, let me count. So if there's 1,
I tried counting, but
two,
I don't know.
3, 4. Maybe instead of like counting the actual rings, let's count how many times it changes from black to white. So starting from the one before the animals, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then there's a lighter color in the middle. So that's 8. So
Every time it goes dark is when there's a dark time.
that wouldn't really make any sense, because if we're the one with the animals on it, then that's pretty much saying we're forever in a dark time.
Find a color.
Yeah. Hey, what's this first one?
I don't know what this first one is that I see. The 3 people. We're looking at that one.
Yeah.
Circle.
It's a if we could zoom in, I don't know, there's got to be some connection, right, between the fourth dimension and Jesus as the cosmic logo, because they're the same shape. And hold on. So
logos translated to English is word.
Jesus is the cosmic word. That wouldn't really make sense, but it would make sense if Jesus was the cosmic law.
That word does not. Much meaning is lost as logos carried with it many connotations, and indeed an entire philosophical framework. That word does not. In the ancient world, the term logos didn't really have a fixed definition, since philosophers were continually reinterpreting it. Maybe that's like his word.
Holy shit! Bro, I was right. So you know how it said Jesus, it wouldn't make sense if Jesus was the cosmic word, but it would make sense if Jesus was the cosmic law. Search up, did logos ever mean law?
Logos was used by Heraclitus. He used the term logos to describe the universal law. What?
Bro, that's fucking crazy.
So that's the universal law. Is that what he's trying to say? The cosmic logo, cosmic law.
Yeah.
Universal law. Is that what it is?
I think that's what it is. The cosmic logos is the cosmic law, the law that governs where the, like, how the fucking earth spins, why it spins, is the same reason why we exist. Bro, this is mind blowing, bro. I can't believe this shit. So
We just finished the tablet. It was just kind of just information, and then we went to bed.
Yeah, we found out.
Tablet 4.
We found out who the numbers were. The numbers were um,
So
3 is the devil,
the one is Jesus.
and the
Sphere is
dweller,
not one.
and the dweller is also like another. We're thinking it's another form of Jesus, but Jesus is also the cosmic law, is which we just found. Bro, this is all really fucked.
Okay, hold
All
on.
right.
Keep reading to what was. Let me see. The final point of unity and divine love that is the ultimate purpose of all creation. According to Teilhard, everything in the universe is progressing towards this point of complexity in consciousness. The omega point theory suggests that as humanity evolves, it will increasingly come together in a global consciousness or noosphere. Noosphere? Hold on.
Is that in? Are you looking at the tablet right
Looking
now?
at chat. No, I'm looking at ChatGPT. I just searched up omega point ChatGPT.
Oh yeah.
Noosphere is a sphere or stage of evolutionary development dominated by consciousness, the mind, and interpersonal relationships.
Oi, Kafala, so just before we figured out that astral projection was real, and in order for you to reach it, you have to do a form of meditation, which what we were talking about yesterday is what is.
I was reading it and I was like thinking, fuck, I really want to do that. I'm sorry.
No, but think about it, right? Think about it.
Look at that reflection.
When you're a religious person, what do you do to feel closer to your God? And for you to astral travel, right, it's a repetitive process, right? And for you to astral project, it's a repetitive process
Yeah, you have to keep
of
doing it. Yeah.
meditating. But if you, it's the same thing, is that if you pray every day, you come closer to God. Why do they want you to pray every day? It's so that you can astral project yourself to be able to be with your God. That's why people have these visions and all these crazy shit that happens.
Yeah.
So cosmic green geek.
Maybe the noosphere is where we are. Cosmic green geek. I don't know. Hold on. Keep reading. So they increasingly come together in a global consciousness or noosphere. Also, noosphere maybe is just global consciousness.
That could be, yeah. Oh, yeah, and there's a cosmic. There's a cosmic consciousness. I don't get what it means by the geek. Does that just mean us?
Yeah. Maybe just like what you figure out, maybe, or like maybe just us. Like what we're like trying to figure out, maybe just something like that. The omega point. Oh no. According to Teilhard, everything in the universal. Wait, where am I? Oh, here. A term Teilhard used to describe the sphere of human thought. This collective consciousness would lead to a new stage in human development characterized by harmony. Harmony, understanding, and a shared sense of purpose direct towards the omega point.
The omega point is the top of the holes of a mantis. Yeah.
Teilhard's ideas were controversial and not widely accepted by mainstream science or Catholic Church during his lifetime. Influential in various fields, including theology, philosophy, and nature movement. In a broader context, the term omega point has been adopted and adapted by other thinkers. Notably, the physicist Frank J. Tipler wrote in his book, The Physics of Immortality. Tipler's omega point theory is a scientific hypothesis that attempts to describe a possible ultimate fate of the universe in the context of physics and cosmology, involving the idea that intelligent life will take control. Whoa! Whoa!
Wait, the mark of the beast!
What? Whoa! Alright, so he says, context of physics and cosmology involving the idea that intelligent life will take control of the universe and engineer a state of infinite information processing, which he equates with Teilhard de Chardin's omega point. Kepler's ideas have been met with skepticism by the scientific community and are considered speculative. Who is this Kepler's omega point theory? Kepler's... He's literally talking about the future, how like even like robots could legit.
That sounds exactly like the mark of the beast, right? But the thing is that it can go two ways, right? If we like I was saying before, if there's terms and regulations and there's rules to this Neuralink, then that means that the government's still in control of it. But if it's just something that's given to everybody for absolutely free, right? Like there's no terms and regulations to it. We become one consciousness. We become the noosphere, right?
Yeah.
And that means we don't need any more government. That means that we are all one. That means that we can all think together and ascend to this higher plane. But that's what the government doesn't want. That's literally what the theory is explaining. Holy shit. Because think about it, if they have control, then they literally have the power of almost everything. Knowledge is power, wisdom is power. Holy shit, bro. Elon Musk better actually be a good dude, because otherwise we're fucked.
Frank J. Tipler's omega point theory presents a cosmological model in which the universe evolves towards a state of infinite computational power, which he equates with the theological concept of God. This is theory 1994 called The Physics of Immortality. Okay. Tipler, a mathematical, so he goes, construct a model of the ultimate fate of the universe, drawing upon extending the work of Peter Teilhard and Chardin's omega point theories.
Alright, so...
These three are like talking about the omega point branch.
Oh, but those three philosophers.
Yeah, so Peter Teilhard, D. Chardins, and Frank James Tipler.
Wait, put their names into your notes so that we can bring them up later on if they come back up again. Dude, to think that we've gotten this much information and we're not even halfway through the fourth tablet yet.
It's just like you really need to figure out. You can't just read through it and be like, oh, that's what I figured out. Everything has meaning, or whatever it says. We probably missed so many, but they're probably very small things, but it's because we just don't have the knowledge to still.
Yeah, but the thing is that as we go on and then we come back, we figure out more.
Like that's why I like the logos thing. I was like, I didn't understand back then. Now it hits.
This is fucked, bro. This is something that we can't talk about to everyone because they'll just fucking think we're crazy. Bro, I don't even know what to think anymore. Like, pretty much our whole life is a lie, bro. Our whole life.
That's why he means. That's why Thoth, his meaning is for us to figure
Not be
out,
and not be afraid.
And not follow like sheep.
Yeah.
Here it goes. Alright, Tipler's theories posits that as the universe approaches its final collapse in the far future, assuming a closed universe scenario, the computational capacity of the cosmos could theoretically regress to infinity. This would allow for the emulation of all life that has ever existed through perfect simulations in what could be considered an afterlife. According to Tipler, this state would be capable of simulating every possible event, every thought, action, and life could be resurrected and simulated in this omega point.
That's fucked.
Okay, so now it goes by lists. He has three. It goes, several key assertions underpin Tipler's omega point theory. Number one, closed universe. So the theory assumes that the universe will eventually stop expanding, because, obviously we're expanding through the Big Bang. You know that,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Expanding and collapsing in a big crunch. During this collapse, conditions would allow for the development of a state with infinite computational resources. What does it mean by computation?
Yeah, that is a big word.
Computation. Using or relating to computers. So he's talking about a mathematical calculation.
Yeah, like a perfect sum, I think is what he's saying.
Okay, number two, advanced civilizations roles. Tipler speculates that a highly advanced civilization in the far future could harness the energy of collapsing stars. Whoa. And galaxies to power massive computers. These computers would perform simulations or create emulations of all living beings and their environments, leading to a form of digital resurrection and immortality. Wasn't it something Nash said ages ago where he said there's a way we could figure out something, but the amount we can't have the amount of we don't have an amount of
Oh
power
yeah. So we could harness the power of we could harness the power of a sun, which is a star.
Oh yeah. What? And it says that right here.
That's so fucked.
Yeah, it says could harness the energy of collapsing stars and galaxies to power massive computers.
And wait, and what do we call a collapsing star? A supernova.
Yeah, supernova.
And supernovas release an incredible amount of energy.
Yeah.
And that's the amount of energy that you would need to create whatever this guy's talking about, like a emulated reality of all possible things.
Leading to form of digital resurrection and immortality. So
See,
if we figure out this energy source, we could figure out immortality for us.
but here's the thing: is that that's how we can do it, but that's also how the Creator did it. That's how the Creator, this is how God did it. He created that so that He could give immortality to people that have ascended. So could it be that that lotus flower fountain of youth thing is just all the energy put into something that they bathed in? That they bathe in it for 100 years and can live for 900?
So the lotus flower is popular. Okay, so they symbolize longevity, purity, and beauty in Buddhism and Hinduism. Okay, so lotus flower is there's a reason why it's called the lotus flower in the Book of Thoth, is because obviously like all the benefits of a lotus flower is what is pretty much giving them, it's giving them longevity, so more time to be alive, and then purity, obviously because they're in the halls or Eden of heaven. Alright, so we got number 3.
Hold on. I'm just gonna put, does the lotus flower have any similarities to any stars into ChatGPT and see what I get. So it might come back with something. No. No, it doesn't come up with anything. Stars. In some cultures and belief systems, the lotus flower is indeed associated with the stars or celestial elements. This connection is often symbolic and can vary depending on the specific culture or spiritual tradition. In ancient Egyptian mythology, for example, the lotus flower was believed to be a symbol of the sun and creation. That's so fucked.
It's crazy how the lotus flower has so many meanings. And also the benefits and specialties. And
But-
it's just a flower.
And the
Don't know that.
And the thing is that this philosopher is going on about how we can harness, or Nash was going on about how we can harness the power of the sun, and then this guy's saying that if we harness it, we can achieve immortality, and then the ancient Egyptians fucking thought that, they had a theory that it was the sun and creation. That's not a coincidence that you have to harness a sun's power to be able to achieve eternal life.
Yeah. Hold on, it says here the lotus flower symbolizes strength, resilience, and rebirth. As in, like, you know, when you go into the flower, what's it called? Say if there's a fountain in youth, or what's it called? The growing flower? What was it? The lotus flower?
Yeah.
You're getting rebirth pretty much because you're getting another life. And look, I'll look down. Next search, people who I'll also ask, what does the 7-petal lotus mean? Spiritual awakening and purity.
That's fucked. The unfolding petals of the lotus were seen as representing the rising sun and the cycle of creation and rebirth. Similarly, in Indian religions such as Hinduism and Buddhism, is a sacred symbol often used with the heavenly realms and spiritual enlightenment. In some, is seen as a metaphor for the journey of the soul rising from the muddy waters of material existence. So we've drawn a comparison between what this guy's saying, the lotus flower, the sun, and then the sun is the energy that you have to be able to use to create whatever they were bathing in. That's pretty fucked. I've recorded this whole fucking thing, so I'll give you my YouTube channel if you want to go back and fucking watch these, but the audio is pretty bad, you can barely hear you.
Oh shit, just turn me up.
Oh yeah, I'll do that.
Who was Odysseus?
I don't know, maybe Odysseus.
Odysseus, yeah. His cunning intellect. Odysseus crafted a plan that destroyed the city of Troy and the Trojan War. Okay, so it sounds like this Odysseus guy kind of sounds like a bit like Toth. So there's this thing called Lotus Eaters.
Lotus Eaters.
Let's say the lotus flower is a good symbolization of a certain thing, right? Like a certain creation. Obviously, if you're gonna eat it, it's probably not good. So, or not good to like do it because it's like you're betraying something. So here he goes. The lotus eaters were like people that ate it so they could sleep, or like it's kind of like they did it to Thomas. Like, we're a race of people living on an island dominated by the lotus tree, a plant whose botanical identity is uncertain. The lotus fruits and flowers were the primary food of the island and were a narcotic, causing the inhabitants to sleep in a peaceful apathy. It seems like it was like a drug. That's what it seems like, right?
Yeah.
after they ate the lotus, they would forget their home and loved ones, and long only to stay with their fellow lotus eaters. It's like they completely stopped everything just to eat the lotus because they were addicted to it.
Yeah.
Those who ate the plant never cared to report or return. Now, there's a photo of Odysseus removing his men from the company of the lotus eaters. It seems like it kind of sounds like Thoth, his men in Atlantia, like the Atlantean city have. That's why they flooded, was probably because they were sinning.
Yeah.
He probably did his best to try get help, try help them out.
But he couldn't because they were like pretty much crackheads.
They were addicted. Yeah, they were like pretty much addicted. And it seems like this, like you're not supposed to eat it because it seems like a good thing.
Yeah.
The lotus is a good thing. You shouldn't be eating it because it's a symbolization of something good.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me just look at it.
Wait, but Odysseus is he's someone from the Greeks, so that's another link between.
Was it after or before?
No, Greeks existed alongside the Egyptians. We know that because Cleopatra was sleeping with Julius Caesar.
Oh yeah. Alright, so let me just quickly read. Alright, number 3, convergence toward God. Tipler equates the omega point with the Judeo-Christian concept of God, arguing that the omega point's characteristics omnipotence, which is the infinite computational power. So, like, technology power is...
Technological power.
Yeah, pretty much. Omniscience, which is the infinite information storage and processing. And omnipresence, which is existing everywhere in the collapsing universe.
So that kind of sounds like that would be God.
Whoa, yeah, and then it goes aligned with traditional attributes of God. Bro. Okay, Tipler's omega point theory has been met with significant skepticism and criticism from both the scientific community and theologians. Critics argue that the theory is highly speculative and relies on several unproven assumptions about the future of the universe. Or you just can't know about the future of the universe yet, though, because it's probably that long.
Yeah, well,
Just like, it seems like they're just like, just trying to ignorance.
well, here's the thing, Red,
Different level.
is that so God is somebody that exists outside of time, so he's an omnipresence, right? So he has created something that is ever growing but has also ended at the same time. So the universe has ended, but it's only just begun, but it's all happened at once. So, like, it's hard to explain. So God created the universe, but the second he created the universe, it ended, right? But what happened within that is that everything existed within that. You know? Something that started and ended within, like, a snap of a finger, which had everything to ever exist within it. So the universe has already ended, but it's only just started. But we're just living in a point where it hasn't started, but it hasn't ended.
Yeah, I get you.
But since he's an omnipresence, he's beyond that.
As in omnipresence, as in like what, like a totally different dimension type shit.
Well, that we can't.
He can't interact. Well, what is it like?
Yeah, well, you know how in let's say Interstellar, how he went back in time and he was in the walls and he could see himself, but he couldn't interact with himself.
Yeah.
Kind of, I think that's what God would be like along the lines. Like he can interact with us by like giving us certain things, like giving us food. Yeah, he can't just come down and talk to us and be with us because we sinned and we were
And
Like,
we're in that other dimension. Like, we're in a third dimension where we can't
interact with them. Yeah.
That's why he gets his children, which are different dimensions, to come
To try
down.
try and help
That's
us.
what he did with Jesus.
And that's what he did with Thoth.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So he gets them to do it for him because he can't do it himself.
Yeah, exactly. Holy shit. Dude, I can't look at anything the same.
Okay, because most physicists do not accept Kepler's premises, particularly his assumption of a closed universe. As current cosmological data suggests, the universe's expansion is accelerating, not slowing down. Despite these criticisms, Kepler's omega point theory remains a fascinating and ambitious attempt to bridge the realms of physics, technology, and theology, exploring profound questions about the ultimate fate of the universe and the meaning of life.
See,
let's read back
w-
into the...
wait, hold on, just a sec. With those people, like with the skepticists that are saying that it's ever expanding, is exactly what I was just talking about. Is that this guy? I knew about like the universe starting and ending before I ever even got into this shit, right? So the skepticists that are looking into it are saying, well, that can't be true because it's ever expanding. But that's because they're thinking about the universe existing within time. You know, if you took a step back and you weren't within time, you weren't bound by time, then you could see the start of the universe and the end of the universe. It's ever expanding, but eventually it stops because somebody created it, and it's a real mindfuck to think about. But that's what's going against those skepticists at the same time.
Oh my bro, this is just too much.
Oh, I can't do anything but laugh, bro. This is fucked. Yeah, I'm gonna pull up the Reddit thing.
Hold on,
Wait, are you up to detailed instructions to alter reality?
I just searched up Julian Assange in ChatGPT. Doesn't really talk about what he spoke about, but it just tells him what he did.
Maybe if you...
freedom of speech and national security. He had a warrant for his arrest, an allegation of sexual misconduct, which he was consistently denied. Unless they were trying to put it on him. But anyway, we'll go to the Reddit thing.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna search up. Wait, how did you spell Julian Assange?
So like Julian with one L.
Yeah.
And then Assange is ASS.
Yep.
ANGE.
So Julian Assange. I'm gonna search up. What did Julian Assange expose into ChatGPT? Alright.
Founded WikiLeaks. What is WikiLeaks?
That's the website that he leaked it all onto.
He published classified documents and other media provided by anonymous sources. He was Australian too.
Yeah. Footage in 2007 airstrike in Baghdad, Iraq, that resulted in the deaths of several civilians, including the two rich. The video, known as Collateral Murder, sparked international outrage and raised questions about the conduct of the US. Afghan War Diary and Iraq War Logs. Well, I mean, in Afghanistan, that is where the jellyfish UFO popped up, but I don't think that really has anything to do with this guy. This guy seems he was just leaking war crimes. US diplomatic cables. Yeah. Known as Cablegate, exposing confidential communication between the U.S. Embassy's department. The leaks provided and DNC email leaks for 2016 presidential election. So these are just, yeah, that's kind of a dead end. I don't really think there's much in there.
It's probably something you do.
Yeah.
We'll probably figure it out. I mean, we just need to do more research about the dude, that's all it is. Alright, we'll go to the Reddit thing. We go, having mastered astral... Oh wait, no, that's what he was talking about. Detailed instructions to alter reality. Follow my instructions, the path of wisdom, and you, too, can become light. That path of wisdom combines with other paths of wisdom, followed by other children of light, leading through the arc of infinity into the absolute.
What's the arc of infinity? Let's search that up. What is the arc of infinity? Holy shit, there's a lot. The Arc of Infinity is the title of the first serial of the 20th century of the British science fiction television series Doctor Who. It originally aired in 1983. What if I search the Arc of is a classic Doctor Who story that combines elements of science fiction and high stakes
Well,
drama.
the next paragraph is kind of cool.
The Arc of Infinity is a mysterious and powerful energy source that exists between the matter and antimatter universes. This sounds like it's just talking about Doctor Who. So what if I search out what is the real Arc of Infinity? Maybe something will come up. The Arc of Infinity in the context of real-world science or cosmology does not refer to a specific scientific concept or phenomena. In the realm of science fiction, as Doctor Who happens, the Arc of Infinity is a fictional energy source.
Maybe the dude's just talking about Doctor Who.
Yeah.
I'll keep reading. This one's kind of crazy. So it goes, all of reality follows the divine plan. Order and balance, identify, diversify, solidify, the light opening the flower of life, an unfolding blossom illuminating the darkness. This sounds like just a creation of everything. You know?
Yeah, because that's how you would alter reality. All of reality follows the divine plan, order and balance. Identify, diversify, solidify the light. So all of reality follows the divine plan, order and balance, identify, diversify, solidify the light. The light is the truth / knowledge, opening the flower of life, an unfolding blossom. So it's kind of like it's blossoming. The flower of life is blossoming and illuminating the darkness. So getting rid of the darkness. And darkness is lies and deception. What is it? I get what it that means, but I don't get what it's trying to say. All of reality follows the divine plan. Alright. What is the divine plan?
So the flower of life is one of the most well-known geometric symbols that belongs to the school of thought called sacred geometry. Wasn't Toph talking about some type of geometry thing again?
Yeah, he was in...
I forgot what it was.
It can only be in tablet 2 because that's what we were looking at last night. So that's what you were reading.
Life, it wards off all bad energies.
I'm gonna go back.
It's like a dimensional plane. So search it up. Light opening the.
Oh, listen to this. The concept of a divine plan typically refers to a belief or understanding that there is a higher, overarching purpose or design guiding the events and circumstances of existence. Kinda sounds like a god. Sounds like God's plan. This idea is often associated with religious or spiritual beliefs that posit the existence of a higher power or divine being who has a plan for the universe, humanity, or individual lives. Different religious and spiritual traditions have varying interpretations of what the divine plan entails and how it influences human life. Some common themes associated with the concept of divine plan include, and then it gives about 4. So I'm just going to read into them real quick. So the divine plan, yeah, it really just seems like God's plan. So he has a purpose for everything, and it all goes towards something. So that's what the divine plan is. So what's after that? Follow my instructions. The flower of life, you said, is like a geometric shape, right?
Yeah, it's like a circle.
Start in silence, become comfortable with silence. Free yourself from the desire to break the silence. Congratulations, you have conquered silence. So I think what he's saying in that paragraph after the one we just read is, so sit and think is what he's saying. Become comfortable with the idea that we're researching right now. Free yourself from the desire to break the silence. So speak about it to like-minded people like you and I are doing right now. And then congratulations, you have conquered silence. Which is what we're literally doing right now.
Silence, become comfortable with silence. That sounds hard. That's like a sick part.
Yeah.
Next, eat only to nourish yourself. Free yourself from the desire to simply eat for eating's sake. Congratulations, you have conquered food.
Again, that's referring to what we're doing. So next, like, food for thought. This is what this is. Food for thought. Feed yourself. Free yourself from the desire to simply eat for eating's sake. So basically what that's saying is free yourself from wanting to know just to know. Know for a reason. And the reason is to be closer with the Creator. So, and then congratulations, you have conquered food. So congratulations, you're understanding the concept is what he's saying. Because that links into the divine plan.
Let's lie in darkness, closing yourself from any outside light. Center and merge your light with your consciousness.
Whoa, what the fuck does that mean?
What does it mean by lie in darkness? Closing yourself
Lie in
from
darkness.
any outside light. Center and merge your light with your consciousness.
Does that mean...
Whoa, I think I know what he's talking about.
What?
So read the next one, it goes, now you are ready. Create in your mind the image of your desire, focus on it, make it as real as you possibly can, reach across the void for your light and grasp your image. Now that kind of sounds like, You know, like when you sleep.
Yeah.
This kind of sounds like astral like projection. So he goes, next, lie in darkness, closing yourself from any outside light. Center and merge your light with your consciousness. Alright,
Oh yeah, that does.
Create in your mind, as in the actual astral travel.
Remote viewing.
Remote viewing, yeah. That's what it sounds like. I need to add this to my notes. I keep forgetting remote viewing. Remote viewing.
Let me see that.
Astral travel. Bro, that literally sounds like it. It sounds like you take. So, you got right here. Lie in darkness, so obviously like you're sleeping. Closing yourself from any outside light. Center and merge your light with your consciousness.
That's fucked.
Consciousness as in like your soul.
Yeah.
And then now you already create in your mind the image of your desire. Focus on it. Make it as real as you possibly can. Reach across the void from your light and grasp your image. Holding your image tightly shares that image through your connection to loosen the structures with which would others prevent the image's realization.
Right, share that image through your connection to loosen the structures which would others prevent this image's realization.
Maybe you only gotta figure out image for yourself and just so that others can't get to it, maybe? Maybe it's like a secret, like you don't want other people getting to where you are.
But it says, hold your image tightly, share that image through your connection. Maybe it's saying share that image with your whole being, maybe? Through your connection to loosen the structures which would others prevent. Oh, so with others it prevents the image's realization. That's why you have to lie in the darkness, closing yourself from any outside light. So it's also talking about being on your own, and then share the image across your whole being, and then that's how you'll loosen the structures, like loosen everything, and then which would others prevent the image's realization. So if I were to be trying to astral project, right, but you were in the room with me, maybe it wouldn't work because it's a distraction in some sort. Grasp. Yeah.
Look at the next one. It goes. Yeah, read it. I'll search it out.
Let's say a little prayer. Light is the symbol of the absolute. Streaming forth to illuminate the darkness, here is the prayer to aid you in gaining wisdom and spreading light. Let my light shine ever close to the absolute light. Let my fire merge with the absolute fire. Light and fire lifts my soul and melts away my impurity, leaving only my soul merged as one with the absolute. Kind of, the way that sounds to me is like a metaphor of how a snake would shed its skin, you know? Shed yourself of the impurities and you can be one with God.
Like, I'm just thinking about back then, before that, like, all what he was saying was a detailed instruction to alter reality. He's definitely talking astral travel there, because that's the only way to alter reality is astral travel. And,
Yeah.
What's it called? Remote viewing. Wow.
Yeah, because astral projection, you can interact,
Yeah.
but remote viewing you can't.
Yeah, you can only think of where you want to be.
Oh, that's fucking such a big concept to understand. Holy shit. Once you're...
Shine ever close to the absolute fire. Let my fire merge with the absolute fire.
So...
Maybe the absolute fire is God. Let my fire merge with the absolute fire, as in you're giving your life for him. Light and fire lifts my soul and melts away my impurity. As in, like, you're leaving your old body behind. Maybe this is talking about resurrection? Not resurrection, reincarnation or incarnation?
Possibly, yeah.
Leaving only my my soul merged as one with the absolute. So your soul is with the
with
Creator.
with the Creator. Let my light shine ever closer to the absolute light, which is truth and God. So truth, God, and knowledge all seem to be the same thing. Let my fire merge with the absolute fire. Yet, like another, I think fire represents. Oh no, can't represent the soul. What does fire represent? Because it says light and fire lifts my soul.
What do you want to search up? What does fire represent in
Or,
the Bible?
yeah, go the Bible.
Presence and divine judgment. Well,
So let my presence merge with the absolute presence, and then it says light and fire. So knowledge and presence lifts my soul and melts away my impurity. So being present in the light, being present in the knowledge, melts away my impurity. So basically understanding and knowing and being present, like being present to understand it, melts away your impurities, leaving only your soul to be merged with the absolute, which is the Creator.
and the fire, where's the fire? What, it's just getting... Hold on, where, does he give his body to the fire? What is that? Does it say that?
No, it's saying, so
Fire lifts my soul and melts away my impurity. Does that mean God's presence? Wait, but fire means God's presence and divine judgment.
So my fire, right, is my presence. And then there's an absolute presence, which would be God, because he's absolute and he is everywhere, all at once.
Yeah.
So we can only be at one place in time. So let my light, so knowledge and my presence lifts my soul and melts away my impurities. So melts away your sins, melts away your lies. Basically, God forgives you if you go into the light and be present, and then leaving only your soul to be merged with the absolute, which is God.
Yeah, I get that.
Fuck, bro, that's so hard to decrypt, man.
Once your soul has merged with the absolute, eliminated that last speck of darkness, you will no longer be bound by flesh, no longer taste death. You are immortal children of light. This is the key to my wisdom.
What the
This isn't even talking about if you die. This is just talking about right now. If you try this out right now, if you figure out how to do astral travel and
Remote viewing.
remote viewing, you could, once your soul's merged with the absolute, eliminated that last speck of darkness, you will no longer be bound by flesh, so you're not human anymore. No longer taste death, so you won't die, because obviously you're not human. You're immortal children of light. You know what this sounds like? This sounds like when you... It kind of like the story of when you make it to heaven. Obviously we're in a time of like, we're on Earth, so nobody is perfect. You can't be pure, and because it's that, like, it's hard to try to be pure as well. But once you're in a, like, it's like there's a rule in heaven where where you're just automatically pure. You lose your body, right, and you get given a new body. That's what it says.
Yeah, it's what.
Yeah, you get given a new body, and right here it says, last speck of darkness, as in there's nothing bad about you anymore because you're in heaven, so you're pure. And now you will no longer be bound by flesh, so you don't have a body.
Yeah, I get what you're saying now. No longer taste death. You are immortal.
Children of light is just the people who have made it.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure that's what it's talking about.
the children of knowledge and children of God.
Yeah.
Because God is knowledge, and knowledge is power, and power is wisdom, and wisdom is power, and wisdom is knowledge. They all go together. So light has a triple meaning on knowledge, God, and power, and wisdom. Oh no, not God. Sorry, wisdom. So knowledge, wisdom, and power all go together, and they represent what God is. Because God is the strongest, God is the wisest, and He's the ever-knowing.
Yeah. So we've accepted most of that.
That was
Crazy.
fucking. That was a lot, bro.
Yeah.
Holy
That's
shit.
a lot harder.
Holy damn. I still feel like.
This is already like a translation of what he says in the tablet, and we're
Yeah.
translating the translation, which is like
This is.
it's just it's hard. Yeah, it's just tough.
I still feel like we've missed a lot throughout all the tablets we've done, but I feel like as we go on, we'll be able to go back and then cross-reference it. Wait,
Number 5. I'll send through number 5.
Are you catching most of this, Kafar? Is he even still here? Bro.
Send through number 5 right now.
Alright.
Damn, it's pretty big.
Holy shit, that is pretty big.
To the noosphere, and then that's when it starts.
Wait, hold on, just before we start, I gotta take a shit.
Same. I really need to as well.
Alright, I'll be back.
me to the other gym in like 40 minutes, please?
Yeah.
Alright, thank you. Bye.
Are you back?
There's the double, and they do get the foul.
What's that?
Yo.
You know what we should do? If Jarvis joins the party, we should, whenever we involve him into this, we should just make him feel like a little kid, like, because obviously most of it will be wrong, like, or it'll be weird, like, he'll be like really fun, we'll be like, yes, Jarvis, nice, like, make him feel like a little kid. We should do that.
He'll just start calling all of it bullshit if we start doing that. He'll just be like, nah, I don't believe them anymore.
I remember one time Jarvis said something, and then it was like some mathematical equation or some shit, and I was like, yes, Jarvis, nice. If you add that and this, it gives you this, and it's like, nigga, shut up, like, you're so stupid, like, it's calling the guy stupid, and then it's just getting crazy. It's so funny.
It's funny because he's actually the stupid one. No, but what I do give Jarvis is that he is actually giving it a go, like he's actually trying to understand it, but he's going down the complete wrong avenues of thought.
I feel like his IQ isn't as big as ours.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely
we
not.
think out of the box, like we completely think everything. Like we think out of the box, then we think anything from out of that box to another out of the box. You know, we just keep expanding. That's what we do.
Jarvis just went straight to the Shaolin monks, bro. How the fuck did he get to the Shaolin monks? You know what's funny is that because it came from that he who does not speak does, yeah, like, oh no, we're just talking about how he got straight to the Shaolin monks when we started talking to this, but he was talking about the he who does not talk knows, and he who talks does not know, and he's like, that's how because he thought that was the vows of silence, but bro, it literally had nothing to do with that. It was talking about that not everyone is capable of understanding it. But the funniest part is that he thought Thoth was talking about the monks, right? But that came from the preface. It wasn't even Thoth speaking then. It was the writer of the book.
But also, whenever Jarvis joins the party and we start talking about this stuff, we should treat him like a little kid. Like, nice, Jarvis. You're almost on the right track, but you'll get there. Yeah, he's home right now, but I think he might join the party. Yeah, we'll be like, so Jarvis, if this happens with this, it creates this. You know, like that one time you were saying something and you said something like, oh, Jarvis, like 3? You were saying something about mathematical equations? Yeah. Yeah. I remember that was so funny. And it's like, nigga, shut the fuck up. Like, you're literally the dumbest person in this. Like, he was calling you dumb. We should do that. We should call him. We should make him act stupid. Feel stupid.
Oi, what is it? I only got about half an hour left before I have to go fucking do this Muay Thai class, but it will only be an hour.
No, I'll probably pick you up as I, and then we can just go vote as well.
Don't forget to vote.
Fuck, I've already been. Nah, I'm a citizen.
I'm not just for Queensland, but don't forget to vote.
I think it is for Queensland, because this is about our area. I'm pretty sure it might just be a Gladstone thing.
I think it is a blessing thing. I've seen.
Yeah, because it's only our area, yeah. It's only like people from our area that are like, trying to get elected. Alright, we'll go. Alright, number 5. Yeah, I was thinking get a fetus history.
Yeah, but like...
Think about it. Yeah, that's when the baddies come out from school. Alright, we'll read this number 5. We'll get to a certain point until you have to go, shit.
Yeah.
Here comes the sun. Some men... What's the heck? Some men dream of monster trucks, some men dream of blonde twins. I, Doth the God, dream of my long-gone home Atlantis. Those who dream of the trucks and blondes never saw Atlantis, so I can't know how some slack with that. Okay, buddy. Alright, my buddy Suntal, Sun for short, dwelt in his temple as the master of the Unel. What is the Unel? You know what that is?
That's where.
He's mentioned it before.
I think that's where they. So it said the master of the mountain of Unal. So I think Unal is some type of like, kind of like some Mount Olympus type of thing. I'll put it into Chat GPT. What is Unal? Chat GPT is my best friend right now. Unal can refer to different things based on the context. Without further information, it is difficult to provide us. We'll say, what is the mountain of Unal? Fuck. What is Unal in Atlantis? Fuck, ChatGPT can't come up with anything. What is Unal in Atlantis? Around 25 miles in diameter, it is believed Atlantis the dweller. Emerald Tablets of Thoth, Tablet 5, the Dweller of Unal, crystallinks.com. Maybe we'll figure it out if we keep reading. It doesn't. I can't find anything for Unal.
He's brought it up before.
Yeah.
Unal, which was the master 0-point power generator, with others like the Alatir in Buyang. Hold on, let me see that. Alatir?
Is it just saying altar?
It's Alatir.
Oh.
A-L-A-I. Oh, it's a mountain. But I think it's a fake mountain, or like something. In the Doge book...
Whoa, hold up.
What?
So, my buddy Suntal dwelt in his temple as master of the Unal, which was the master 0-point power generator. Kofawa 0-point energy.
What?
Remember that video that I played? No, you sent it to me on TikTok.
If you never...
Wait, send it to Red as well. Send it to Red. No, but this guy literally talks about the Tablet of Thoth. Send it to Red as well. Remember how I said that there's an infinite energy? Because... So... Wait, I'm explaining to Red. So, Red, remember how I was explaining that 0-point energy is basically an energy that can exist in nothingness, but since there's an infinite supply of nothingness, there's an infinite supply of energy?
Yeah.
That's what 0-point energy is, right? And then it talks right in that second paragraph dwelt in his temple as the master of Unau, which was the master of 0-point power generator. So a 0-point energy generator. So it was an infinite energy source.
Oh, wait, so that dude was an infinite... Okay, hold on. 0...
Yeah, it's that one. He gets into talking about 0-point energy. So, whoever Suntal is the master of Unau, and well, I'm going to write this down. So,
Has the Alatar of Beyond is
master
an
of
altar located in the navel of the world, in the middle of the world ocean, on the Beyond Island. Apparently, on it stands the World Tree. The stone is endowed with healing and magical properties.
Hold on, I'll catch that in a second. Master
So
of
he's
Unau.
talking about sun, the Suntel. So that's why it's called Here Comes the Sun, is because he's talking about Suntel.
Oh,
Yeah, that's why the paragraph is called Here Comes the Sun. So now this whole paragraph is just talking about Suntel.
so Master of Unau is Suntal, who
He's an energy...
sits on the throne of an infinite power source. Brackets.
What do you do with that infinite power source? Anything?
Well, I'm not too sure, but I'm just wait. I gotta finish writing this down. So brackets 0-point energy generator question mark close bracket. All right. So what did you just say? Sorry.
So what can you do with that energy source?
Well, that energy source is the source of everything, right? So that 0-point energy is the energy that has to exist for us to be able to sit here and talk, and for us to put bad energy towards a plant, and that's why that plant won't grow as compared to a plant if you speak well to it. So it's just the energy of everything, pretty much, is what Suntal was sitting on.
Okay.
Well, that's what it sounds like to me. Yeah, so the Alatar. What was the Alatar again?
So the Alatar in Beyond is an altar located in the navel of the world, in the middle of the world ocean, on the Beyond Island. Alright?
Is a... Alatar is
It was just located in the middle of the world ocean, on the Beyond Island.
located in the middle of the world ocean in the Beyond Island.
Now on it stands the World Tree.
On it stands the World Tree. That's a bit suspicious that there's a World Tree in this, but there's also a World Tree in Norse mythology.
Now it goes, the stone is endowed with healing and magical properties.
Whoa, the stone has healing and magical properties.
It talks about in the talk of the book of the Emerald Tablets of Hermes. The water or something.
Where is it?
Yeah. Beyond's in the middle of the ocean, isn't it?
I feel like Beyond was a place before everything else has happened now.
See, the middle of the ocean, if you were to put an exact spot on it, that would be Point Nemo, but I don't think there's a fucking tree growing there.
I mean...
No, this was back then though. This would have been ages back then, you know?
Yeah.
So worlds wouldn't have been really, like as far as it is now.
Yeah.
Well, not worlds, like countries and stuff. So, I don't know, let's send through this one. That's what it's pretty much like, apparently. That should look sick. I'd want to live there.
Well, that's kind of what Atlantis would, like, I'd imagine Atlantis has.
It's flying ships. That's what wait, I just realized this flying ship.
Yeah,
that's
what the
they were
fuck?
in. That's what they were in when they moved, do you remember? Do you remember when Todd said he went into a flying ship and left on the
Yeah.
tablet 1?
Yeah, I do remember that. Wait,
Yeah.
can you get a date of when that photo was, or when that painting was made?
Let's see. Slavic folklore. Magical objects that could help fight evil. Everyone was trying to find this place. Same thing as everyone was trying to find Atlantis. I can't figure out why the photo was made.
Do you know what it's called? Does it say what it's called?
Hold on, click on the photo. I don't know. I just searched up Buyan, D-U-Y-A-N, and then that photo's there.
Buyan, an uninhabited island on the northern parts of Severania. So, no, you're right. I don't really care. So this seems to be referencing Russian culture.
Yeah.
It's described as a mysterious island in the ocean with the ability to appear and disappear with the tide. 3 brothers, northern, western, and eastern winds live there, and also the Zoria's solar goddesses, who are servants or daughters of the solar god Dashbog. Let's go down the Dashbog fucking rabbit hole, shall we? Who is Dashbog? Figures Slavic mythology and folklore. He is considered to be a solar deity with the sun, sunshine, and the cycle of the seasons. Dashbog is often depicted as a radiant and benevolent deity representing light, fertility, and abundance in Slavic mythology. Dashbog is believed to be the son of Shvorog, the god of celestial fire and blacksmithing. He is considered one of the main gods in the pantheon of the Eastern Slavs, and is often worshipped as a source of life-giving warmth and energy. Dashbog is commonly portrayed as a useful and handsome god, driving his chariot across the sky, bringing... Whoa! Dashbog is commonly portrayed as a youthful and handsome god driving his chariot across the sky. Hey? Was it a chariot or was it a UFO?
Yeah, I mean there is ships in the sky right in that photo.
Yeah, exactly. Bringing light.
Elephants in the photo. That doesn't make any sense. It's Russia.
Oh,
Actually, no, that makes
they
sense.
they had mammoths and shit.
Yeah.
He is associated with growth, prosperity, and the agricultural side, as his presence ensures fertility and success of the crops. Despite being a solid, Dashbog is considered a... Hold on. Could this Dashbog, could he be who Thoth is calling Suntol, or what's his name? Suntal? Because he's saying my buddy Suntal dwelt in his temple as the master of Unau, which was the master 0-point generator with others like in Buyan. Oh, no. He's not calling Suntal Dashbog. He's saying that whatever Dashbog is, he's some type of leader, which is the exact thing that Suntal is. So Suntal and Dashbog are the same thing, but they're just in a colony. So Buyan kind of sounds like another Atlantean colony of some sort.
Okay. every photo of beyond, there's always flying ships. Like they would have ships on balloons or like any type of like a weird type of looking ship.
Yeah.
I'll just keep reading. I would call Sun a mensch, but he's not really a hominid. What is a mensch?
He just looks like one.
A person of integrity and honor. But he's not really a hominid. He just looks like one. No, he does not stay on holiday. Sun is really a higher dimensional intelligence who decided he wanted to put on some hominid clothes for a change. So he's trying to...
So he's incarnated himself into someone or something.
Yeah, into a person, into a hominid. But he is a higher dimensional intelligence.
Who decided?
Help in hominids, gaining wisdom and immortality. He showed the light to those hominids in the Sunderland. Sunderland?
Sunderland, we got onto that last night.
What was Sunderland again?
That was Australia, that's the Indonesian archipelago.
Yeah, the Indonesian archipelago. Yeah, okay. Sunderland, no indication it was named after Sun. Oh, it was called Sun. That's why it's called Sunderland. Because Sun was the one that found it. No indication it was named after Sun.
Oi! And that's why there's fucking cave paintings that the indigenous people of like Papua New Guinea, Australia, and all these places had fucking cave paintings of this nigga.
Of these people. Yeah. All those many SARs ago, 1.8 million years in fact, and they fucked to it like moths. Oh, bro. Sunderland, that's... Sunderland.
Bro, this is all linking up. Every single time we go down a rabbit hole and then we run into a dead end, we think it's a dead end, we read a couple more paragraphs and then it fucking links back in. Wait, I'm gonna search indigenous people of Sunderland. And I'm going to say the Indonesian archipelago have paintings of aliens. Come on, ChatGPT. I know you can do it, brother. There is no definitive evidence or widely recognized historical accounts that suggest indigenous people of the Indonesian archipelago created paintings of aliens at times. Indigenous cultures in Indonesia, like many other indigenous communities around the world, have rich artistic traditions, often depict beliefs, folklores, rituals, and environment. It is important to approach claims of aliens and depictions in art with skepticism, as such interpretations may stem from modern interpretation or speculative theories, rather than a thought. Yeah, well, this is the thing about AI, is that it's already a skeptic, so it doesn't really want to give the information properly. Symbolism are typically understood within the cultural and spiritual context of the societies that produce them. Alright, so engaging with experts in the field of art, history, or cultural anthropology could provide valuable insights into meanings interpretations of indigenous artworks in the Indonesian archipelago. So it's not giving us a source, but it's not saying that there is any paintings, but it's not saying that there's not any paintings. So I might just go on Google and look for it myself. Indigenous Australian paintings
I'm already on it.
of aliens. You are?
I found some pretty kind of crazy stuff.
What website are you on? Are you on?
I've just gone with images.
Oh yeah. I'm going on to Griffith University. Maybe I can find something.
A6. Bro, tell me what that looks like.
Wait, that looks like that fucking jellyfish UFO, bro. That's fucked.
You know, in all the cave arts, you know how the faces that they make, it looks like aliens?
Yeah.
I reckon it's not. I reckon, you know, like the reason why. Actually, no, I reckon it is. I reckon it is. But the reason why they like indigenous people, any natives, especially back then, from any country, I guess, like this whole area, like Asian and like Australian areas, why they like wore those scary masks. It was probably they were trying to look like them.
Yeah.
Whoever visited maybe.
Wait, I want you right now, while we're talking about this, right, because you're talking about how they were wearing masks, I want you to search up the African Dogon tribe, so Dogan. You're gonna fucking, your mind is about to go out the window.
Of their masks.
Just look at the first images that pop up when you search up African Dogon tribe.
Yeah, I see it.
What does that look like to you? What do those masks look like?
I don't get it. Like what is it? What does it look like? They kind of just look like really long faces.
But that's exactly what it looks like in those photos that you just sent. Wait, hold on, my mom's calling.
Indigenous indigenous cave art. There, you know what it looks like? Have you seen the jellyfish UFO? That's what it looks like. And this is in Sunderland. Sunderland is in Australia. It's part of Australia. So Indonesian area. Yeah, Indonesian and Australian area. And if Toth is saying that he met his friend Suntel in Sunderland, that would make sense for these cave arts to look like that, because they took ships. They said they had ships that brought them to different areas, and that's why these cave art photos look like ships.
What is so special about the Dogon tribe? The Dogon people are known for their tribal dance ceremonies, especially the ritual for the deceased to pass to the spirit world known as the Dharma. They are also known for their legends about extraterrestrials.
Whoa.
So that could be why their masks look the way they do, because they could be, whenever they're dancing and they're telling their stories, they could be trying to impersonate whatever happened back then. So I'm just going to write that down in my notes, because I don't want to go too far down that path yet, because I feel like that's not where we need to look right now. So African Dogon tribe. Look into it. Alright. I can probably do about one more paragraph before I have to start getting ready, so...
Yeah.
Where are we up to? We are up to... Have we passed the Temple of the Sun?
Yeah, we'll finish that one. We're on the light bonds of Homo divinus. Some of the hominids to whom sun showed their light lost through darkness, their souls rising upwards to the heights and become one with the light. I remember the day I did that talk about sense of accomplishment. And so Sun now had some Homo divinus hominids to hang around with and teach even more about the light.
So
What does he mean by light? So sun showed the light mastered the darkness. The light mastered the darkness.
I think it's a universal thing that every time the word light gets brought up, it represents either knowledge, wisdom, or power again. So it could be wisdom or knowledge defeated the lies, or like the truth defeated darkness, is what it could be saying, or the truth defeated the lie. So I think because light and darkness are the opposites of each other, and if light it represents those three things, then darkness represents the opposite. And then their souls rising upwards to the heights and becoming one with the light, so becoming one with God, becoming one with power, becoming one with knowledge.
Is Toph talking about sun in this, or was he with sun in this tablet? I don't get it.
Yeah, let's go back. It's saying, oh no, it sounds like he's talking about sun.
Okay.
But I'm sure that if they're friends, like it says, my buddy Suntel, I feel like there'd be some points where he is with him. So like the perspective of the story might change from third person to first person.
So Sun decided to put them in charge of some of the other hominids. He divided Eurasia and Africa. It really is just one ginormous landmass into 10 kingdoms and put teams of Homo Divines in charge of each kingdom. 10 kingdoms. What were the 10 kingdoms? I searched it up, but it came up with some dumb, like some Chinese stuff.
So Sun decided.
What area, you know?
Well, it says that Thoth existed between 50,000 and 36,000 BC. So that's about the best we got for a time period. But this sounds early in Thoth's life, so around 50,000 BC maybe. What were the 10 kingdoms around 50,000 BC? So Sun had decided to put them in charge of some other hominids. He divided Eurasia and Africa. Eurasia! Whoa, where's Bhutan? Where's Bhutan? Yeah.
Oh, Bhutan was Russia.
And where is Russia right next to?
Asia.
Eurasia. So he's referencing that whoever was in Africa knew that niggas in China existed, and the people in China knew that Russia existed, and they were all coexisting at the same time. So into 10 kingdoms, and put teams of Homo Divinus in charge of each kingdom. So
There was the cradle of civilization, the Mesopotamia.
Mesopotamia.
Yeah, Indus Valley civilization, the Roman civilization, Persian civilization, ancient Greek, China, the Maya, Egyptian, Incan, and Aztecs.
Holy shit.
Those are the 10.
And they're all considered ancient advanced civilizations.
Yeah.
So they were all fucking around with each other. They all knew that each other existed.
Yeah. No, but he made the hominids the rulers of these ones. So these gods weren't actually rulers of this area. Sun only divided these areas so that there could be 10 kingdoms owned by 10 things. By 10.
By 10 Homo Divinus.
Oh, you know what? You know how the hierarchy of like back then, like how it would go. The highest was the king. Oh, right now you reckon people reckon the highest hierarchy role is the king, right? But back then it was God, and that's probably why it's so. Because if Suntel made these kingdoms, the kings would have known about Suntel, so that's why he was at a higher role than that's why the saying "God save the Queen." Or I mean, they're like
Is what you're saying. So are you saying that
your mic's lagging.
I reported to him?
Wait, it's still lagging.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Are you saying that they were reporting to him, like the king?
I'm saying that they definitely. I mean, if Suntel divided these areas into 10 kingdoms, there would have been 10 kings, and that's why it kind of just adds to the point that
Maybe,
there was a god.
maybe we could find the 10 kings. So,
Just search up who was the first king of Mesopotamia.
I'll search up who was the first king of... I'll go the Incas. Who was the first king of the Incas? So it's saying the first ruler was Manco Capac. But it's got the time period all fucked up. It's saying that the first ruler of the Incans ruled from 1200 to 1230 AD.
Maybe they created that area, and then.
Actually, in the first tablet, it talks about how Thoth sent his pyramid priests to faraway lands in South and Central America, and they remembered much of the ancient times. They had forgotten about it, but they had still remembered a lot of it through like stories and shit. So that's kind of lost information. I think we're not going to be able to find.
What did he say he sent them?
He said he sent them to Central and South America.
Central and South America. Did he send any near Afghanistan, maybe? Would South America be still connected to where? Hold on. Where is this? Because the Indus Valley, right? They didn't really have a king, but the limited knowledge they have now is they had a priest king.
Whoa, and that's what the pyramid priest. Whoa.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't bring up any specifics of him bringing people to there, but he said he sent them away to faraway lands, and some of them went to South and Central America. So it's very possible that others could have gone there, because Afghanistan is a lot closer to Egypt than what South and Central America is. So we've got all these kingdoms down and stuff. What's happening now is that our timeline's a little bit messed up. So later on, once we figure out more information, we got to figure out how we can put all these cities together and interacting all together. Okay. Because it can't be a coincidence that we're finding all this information and it's making sense. We gotta line it up now. Alright, I gotta go, because I gotta go to the fucking gym. But I'll be back in like an hour, if you'll be on.
Yeah, all good.
Alright, latest.
Yeah. Are we going?